Hi folks, been looking for one of these for a while. I finally found one at the right price. A couple of wee problems to sort out, but you know me. Hello folks, just got a nice second-hand PRS AC. It's a charcoal grey burst. I got a really good price on it as somebody had already fitted a GK3 synth pickup and put the holes in the guitar instead of just using the sticky pads that come with it. It's one of the later Korean ones featuring the birds on the fingerboard. It's a really great pity, it does have the holes in it. As I say, I got it at a great price and it would certainly been an extra couple £100 if it didn't have the holes. It's hardly got a scratch on the front at all, and it's just got a very little buckle rash on the back of it, mainly on the actual plates. So there we are, built by World Musical Instrument Co Limited in Korea under exclusive license for PRS guitars. I'll just check the serial number and see when this was approximately made. It was made in 2013 in Korea. If I can't do anything with the holes, I'll probably just stick the GK3 pickup that I've got in my Epiphone Dot on it. Unfortunately it's kind of raised and cracked the actual finish around the actual holes as well, so it might be a tricky repair to do properly. Still raised. Really nice full binding on this. The body construction on the SE series is just the same as the CE series from the States. Basically it's mahogany body with a maple cap and usually a flamed maple veneer on the top. The CE series has actually a mahogany neck, and the SE series, like this, has a maple neck, which is actually a bit tougher, so it's not a bad idea. It looks like it's got a nice rosewood board on this. It has a nice bird inlays on the neck, which look to be just acrylic. They could do a wee bit of tidying up, really, to be honest with you. As it's a custom 24, has a 24 frets, 2 humbucking pickups, single volume and single tone with a 3-way switch. Also got a coil tap switch on it. Pickups look pretty generic, but they actually sound pretty good. As it sits right now, it's actually fitted with like 11 to 63 strings because they had it tuned down to C, a bit heavy for me. So let's see if I can make it playable for me and what improvements I can actually make on the guitar. So I've decided I'm going to do something about the holes anyway. If I can make them look something like little chips rather than actual holes, I think that'll be an improvement. So cocktail sticks, roughly about there. Okay, so I've got some black wood dye. The idea is to try and match it in with the top of the guitar. This hole's got a bit more chipping around it, so it's certainly going to be harder to disguise. Okay, so I'm just going to try and fill up to level with some super glue. So just drop filling the chips again, or holes. Look more like chips now. Okay, so I've prepared a Stanley blade just now with some sellotape on each side, just leaving a wee gap in the middle so I can shave down the chips where I've put the super glue. Okay, so the pickups are made by G&B Pickup Co. I'll check them out later, but they're definitely well wax potted, as I can see it running down the bottom here. Just a tiny couple of wee gaps in them now, so I'll just put another wee drop fill into them and leave it overnight. Okay, so I've scraped it off again and I'm just going to do a wee bit of spot sanding. 1500 wet or dry just now. Okay, it has roughed up the surface some, so I'm going to try some turtle wax scratch remover. There we are, that's all polished up and it looks just like a small flaw in the wood. Just two to go now. Yeah, that one's disappeared quite well. Yeah, you can still see them, but it's much less objectionable now. Can't really see on the camera, but there's certain bits of the neck on the fingerboard here that look as if they're really shining, and it looks kind of odd. Also the birds look really plasticky, so I'll just give them a wee rub with some Scotch-Brite pad just to smooth it off, and it will take the overtly shiny bit off the birds too. Give the frets a wee bit of polish up while I'm at it. Yeah, that's got the fingerboard nice and even now, and I've taken down a bit of the shine off the birds. If you've seen some other setup videos, you know I like to actually roll the edges of the fingerboard. Makes it nice and comfortable when you're actually fretting up and down. Basically what I do is take a screwdriver and just rub it gently over the edge, just to what you're wanting is a nice smooth transition. It has actually been moderately squared off here, you can feel it's all sort of squared off, but I do like that round feeling. Just a comfort thing, and one of the reasons why old vintage guitars feel really nice, because this kind of happens naturally over time. Yeah, you should see it now. They're nice and rounded, and they're still sharp. I just get some lemon oil to condition the fingerboard. Okay, have to get some more shortly. Well, I was actually going to add a treble bleed circuit to it, but it looks like PRS have actually bet me to it. It's a 500k alpha pot, pretty good pot, so I'm not needing to change that. The tone pot is obviously a coil tapping switch, and it has a 22 microfarad capacitor on it. I'll just see how that goes. Maybe change that for a 33. The truss rod's just a little tight, so it's not a lot of relief. Yeah, it's turning nice and free. Let's see how that goes. Nice to see it uses the actual Gibson hex keys, and here we are, just right. Okay, so checking the height, got about 1.5 mm on the treble side. Two and a half on the bass side. I've actually strung it up with 9-42 strings, but they were cheap Chinese strings, and they make your fingers all black, so I'm not sure how well the intonation is going to go with this. Okay, I managed to get it a bit better. That should sound okay. Just giving it a wee coat of carnauba wax and give it a nice shine. Also fills any wee tiny scratches that are in the surface. That's it dry, just buff it off. Wow, that's a sheen. Yeah, that's looking lovely now. I think I'll maybe need to plug it in and get a wee sound test out of it. Okay then, so I'll give you some sound tests just now. I'll be using the Boss Katana on the lead channel, just using the volume on the guitar for the gain. I'll be using it into an SM57 straight into Audacity on the PC. Okay, so I'll start with some sort of clean chords to let you hear it. As I say, this has actually got a treble bleed on it. rhythm pickup. Just a treble in the humbucking mode. Take it to single coil. Pretty much a telly sound on that. The in between on single coil. The rhythm pickup, single coil. Some heavier stuff now. Humbucker on the bridge pickup. Both pickups again, a bit cleaner sound with both humbuckers. Let's see how it sounds with the rhythm pickup and a heavier tone. Try some chugging chords now. Single coil mode, the bridge pickup, full overdrive. Humbucker mode. So I'm pretty well pleased with the guitar. I know back when Paul Reed Smith made these to start with back in '85, he was looking for a cross between the Les Paul and the Stratocaster, and I think he's pretty much nailed it. It plays really nice, it's very versatile sound wise. The single coils sound really good, certainly a lot better than the single coils in the Les Paul standard when you switch it over. I'm really happy with it. It plays absolutely brilliantly, the action's really low on it. See, if you're thinking about a Stratocaster or a Les Paul, don't discount the PRSs, especially the SE series, obviously because of the price, but they're well made, certainly the Korean ones. And as I say, I got this as a steal, so it's certainly worth looking in the second hand market for stuff. It's a cracking guitar. I think I've done okay trying to repair the holes. Thanks for watching, folks. If you liked the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the guitar, how it sounded, if it was an improvement using the microphone rather than just the camcorder mic. I'm pretty sure it will be.